So when it comes to the BBC, they are doing one of the sneakiest things that I have ever seen. Because if you have a look on screen, this is how it looks if you want to cancel your license. I've put my parents' TV license number in, and it's active and they pay it. And I did a video about this the other day, right? Got seen by quite a lot of people. And I've actually taken it, well, 2 steps further to be fair. I've actually launched 2 Freedom of Information requests, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are in a moment. And if you do go on to learn something new, then make sure that you subscribe. But essentially, long story short, a couple of years ago, back in 2023, when I cancelled my TV license, it was a very easy process. You did it all online and it really was just a couple of clicks. Now if someone wants to cancel their TV license, well now they're forced to give them a call. And we'll get onto the FOI requests in a moment. But when it comes to having to call the company, you must admit, there's going to be wait times when they do actually make the call. Like who's to say that they're not going to be on hold for 30 minutes or an hour? And then when you eventually get through, you've got all of these negotiations and barriers. You know, you call up the BBC and they'll say, "Oh, don't you understand that if you want to use Netflix?" And it's just like, just let me cancel. But they do it because they want to negotiate with you. They want to make you scared to cancel the license fee. And I wouldn't be surprised if they've got specially trained operators on the phone to try and just get you back into paying. So today I took the liberty of making 2 Freedom of Information requests. So if we start with this one first. It says, in November, the TV license cancellation journey required users to telephone TV licensing to complete a cancellation. Like I said, back when I did it, it was all online. Now, truth be told, I think with the BBC's recent drama and all of their issues that they've got going on, I personally believe that they've deliberately done this to try and stop people cancelling. But I want to know about any internal assessments, reviews or decisions, and I want to know the rationale for removing or restricting online cancellations. You got to subscribe. You make sure you subscribe for this one. Honestly, it's going to be good. They're going to have to answer it. And I want to know statistics showing how many customers were affected. And that's just the first one as well. Did you forget about the second one? Come on now. Because I want to know the reason why the cancellation process now directs users to call them. And I want to know the date that it was changed. You know, did anything specific happen on that day? Anything in the news turn up that they were like, we need to turn off the automatic online process. Call only. I want to know what date it was, you know? And I'll also like to get any policy documents, guidance, memos or instructions that relate to directing customers to the telephone, limiting or removing the ability to complete cancellations online, as well as any changes to the online cancellation workflow. So that in itself, it's quite a lot there. But I put those Freedom of Information requests in today. They've gone. They're with the BBC right now. They're looking over them, thinking, "Oh, clown's onto us, fellas." So you got to make sure you subscribe for those. Honestly. Because like I said, to force people to call in and put a barrier on cancelling, that to me, nobody else is talking about this right now. And that is absolutely insane. But like I said, make sure that you subscribe for the results of that. And I'll let you know as soon as I get them.
This country has gone crazy.